never ceases to amaze me, and how my beliefs have grown and changed. I used to think that angels were very tied to a religion and a mythical creature that wasn't real. Today, just recently, um, like I've believed in angels for a while. I've known my guardian angel. They've shown me their name, and we communicate. I believe that everyone has two angels around them at all times, and you're never alone. You always have someone, something to rely on. More recently, I've come to the understanding that most of our guardians are in the fifth dimension, and then a lot of the higher archangels are in the seventh dimension. And so today we'll be talking about angels. I also believe in reincarnation and that all time is happening right now. So a lot of people call it past lives. Um, they're all being lived concurrently, congruently, because time is an illusion. Time is a human construct, and there is no such thing as we perceive it as time in the fifth and seventh dimension. All reality is stretched. I'm a multi-dimensional being. I'm currently in the fifth and seventh and ninth and 11th and all the way up and all the way through, just as you are too. And so let's tap into a little bit of that energy, and let's sit in a comfortable position and close your eyes whenever you're ready, whenever you're comfortable. And deep breath in through your nose, anchoring the breath into the lungs, into the bottom of the spine, into your being. Air that was ever here is the same air that all of the greats before have breathed in as well. Martin Luther King, Buddha, Krishna, Jesus, all of the people throughout all times are breathing the same air that you now are breathing. And in this breath that we share with all of our brothers and sisters throughout all imagination of the illusion of time, we are centered in the breath, centered in the body, in the heart, in the mind, in the emotion. In the physical reality, we may now leave to join the spirit world in our consciousness. As we take another deep breath in through the nose, down through the throat, down into the lungs, as each vibration of love going through the body, through the being, through your cells, and expanding out from the breath into all of creation. I want you to now imagine there is a curtain in the reality that you see this curtain, whether it's a shimmering light or however it appears to you, is perfect now. And if you do have a thought that comes up, it is okay to experience those and let them go. And as you see the light and the shimmering curtain before you now in your mind's eye, you take a step forward toward this with your guardian angel will meet you as you go through the curtain, and you take the hand of your guardian angel that has been there with you from birth, that will continue to be with you on your journey. They take your hand and they guide you through the fourth dimension to the next veil. And there is nothing to fear here. It was just a slight change in vibration going through the fourth dimension as it is a bridge to the fifth dimension. You now grab the curtain with your hand, and the guardian guides you through the next set of curtains, and you go on into the fifth dimension, and you can really feel a shift in your being here as your guardian will stay in the fourth waiting for you as You go through the fifth dimensional curtain now, feeling a shift in your being, in your body, in your vibration as it rises now to a higher vibration of love. As you continue on just a little further, this space looks however you perceive it to look. We're going to now move the curtain back a little further, and as we shift on into the sixth dimension, we are coming to a space in the body, in the mind, in the emotions of complete and utter serenity, one of relaxation, and where your vibration is starting to rise now a little high, so that you may transition into the next and final stage as you shift your way through this area, and you are overcome with love and joy and bliss as you are surrounded by cloud and this cool mist flowing through your sensational body. As you now have reached the last curtain, we will pull that back on both sides as we step through this last into the seventh dimension. This, some people call this reality heaven, the seventh heaven. As we now go on into the seventh dimension, we are now reaching a space of direct and perfect emanation of love, a love that you've never experienced before. Only when you are in the seventh dimension can you understand this feeling that you are now feeling. You don't have to put words to it. You do not have to label it, because it is what it is, and what it is is. Now feeling the light that surrounds your entire being in this dimensional shift into the seventh reality, you are greeted by all of the angels that you can imagine now as they come in to greet you, and you see this space. It is perfectly created in your mind's eye, exactly the colors that you want to see, the trees and the animals and everything you can imagine. The water flows and it is palpable. You can taste the beauty within the creation as you co-create your reality in the seventh dimension. Angels start to arrive from all over. Ariel, Uriel, Gabriel, Michael, Sandalphon, Metatron. As you now feel other angels start to appear, you are now surrounded by hundreds upon hundreds of angels surrounding you now in the highest vibrations of love as they surround you and emanate from their heart space love. They wash over your being as they lift you together and rise into the sky. As your mind's eye stretches what you perceive to be your arms or your wings to, you stretch and your heart is open. The angels now are working through and into your being, giving you a dimensional shift, upgrading your DNA, encoding higher vibrations of light. The angels now are emanating to you from their heart higher vibrations of love, of light. As they lift you up higher into the light, there are three suns in the sky beaming down upon you. you feel their love wash over your being, as you feel their light enter your vessel, raising now your vibration higher so that your attunement can follow you back to your reality as they encompass you more in light, love, and bliss and joy, bringing you now back down to the ground to touch your face, touch your heart, remind you that they can see you, the real you, not the illusion of you, not the mask that you wear. They see into the core of your being. They see into the soul that you are as they circle around you by the hundreds, by the thousands. The collective angel network can. We ask that you can now surround us from your heart space, shining your light from the heart as you stand in the middle and you are absorbed, that you are created anew, that you are overwhelmed by joy, that you are overwhelmed by peace, tranquility, knowing that, knowing this, knowing, knowing that your wisdom is inside. Everything that you have been seeking is inside your being, inside of you, in the heart. As they come closer now to embrace you in their love, and as you start to part ways and say goodbye and thank them for their blessings, for their light, for their love and attunement, we thank you, brothers and sisters. To the names that were unspoken, I thank you. To the names that were spoken, I thank you. And knowing now that we appreciate you for always being there when we need you, we thank you as they start to depart ways and go back to where they are needed now. We start to anchor in that new vibration deeper down as we breathe it in to the lower chakras and ground it into the being that we are. We thank them one last time as we turn to go back through the first curtain. You say goodbye to the beautiful space that once was. You lift the veil as you transition from 7 to the 6th dimension, feeling a shift. As you continue down to the next curtain, we go into the 5th dimension. You are met here by your first guardian. You take their hand and you thank them. They may have a message for you now. Maybe it's their name. Maybe it's something perfectly for you. As they turn to you or you turn to them, thanking them for always being there for you, they kiss your forehead and send you on through to the 4th dimensional bridge where you are met by your next guardian angel who takes your hand, bringing you through the last curtain as you really feel the shift here back into the denseness of 3D, coming more into your body as you thank them as well. Coming now back into the physical being as you take a deep breath in through your nose, feeling the shift in your body. You may wiggle your toes or hands or stretch your arms as you turn your neck, stretch again. Starting to be more back in the physical body. You may open your eyes. I hope you've enjoyed